In this video, you're going to see how to make a fruit face with files I've shared with you in your Google Drive and using Google Draw. So I'm in a web browser. Chrome would work best. You can see I'm at Google and I'm already signed in. But if you go to your waffle, you'll notice that Google Draw is not an app that shows up on its own. So if you want to go to docs.google.com/drawings, it will take you to a blank canvas for you to work with. First thing we want to do on that blank drawing is title it, so your name and fruit face, and that will be shared with your instructor. Now that we have a name for our drawing and a blank canvas, we're going to start inserting the images I've shared with you. So if we go to Insert, Image, and choose from your drive, over on the right, if we scooch over, you can see Shared with Me. That's where you will find the folder that I've shared with you. I'm actually going to go to Recent for me because I just uploaded this. Okay, so I'm going to show how we can set up your slide for the move-up ceremony. Your slide that I'm assigning you will be a practice one. I know you have to make one for Miss Frederick's class, but you can practice on the one in this assignment. So I will start by putting in my name, and I can put in a favorite quote or lyric. If you're unsure of what you want to put in, you can do a quick Google search on quotes for kids or graduation quotes or any other little search that might help you find something, or look in some of your favorite songs and see if you like a lyric. Make sure it's school appropriate and makes sense with the with the move up ceremony. I say mine's silly because this is just a practice one. That's one that you see. So once we have our quote, our picture, and again, you can do a few more. If you need another text box, you would do Insert, Text Box, click, you can put in a new one if you needed to. If your quote has an attribution, someone who actually said it, you would hold Shift, and next to the number 1 is the tilde. Shift and press that, and you can put in the name of the person who actually said it. And you have your quote. Then you can select your text, and you should be comfortable with editing your text. You can change the font and the style, things like that. That's what I want. I can actually make it bold, italic, underline, whatever I like. I can change the font color here. Whatever I really want it to look like. Remember, you probably don't want light font on a light background. You want dark fonts on a light background or light fonts on a dark background, so that there's contrast and people can actually read what you're putting in. Okay. Then you can actually change the background of your slide. This background. You can do a solid color. You can upload an image. You can look at the themes, and I just hit that theme button, and over here you can search for a theme. I wouldn't make it too busy because you want people to notice you, not the design of the slide. Okay, so something a little plain, not too fancy. Since I chose blue, you notice it changed the color of my font down here to yellow. Like I said, you need some contrast here. I'm going to hide that theme again and change that font color to something that stands out a little more. I don't know why it won't let me. I'm going to pick a color that goes with this theme a little better. And the last thing I want to do, and the most important thing I want to do, is insert a photo. So I go to Insert, Image, and I'm actually going to choose the camera from my Chromebook. I got to warn you, Yeah, I've been a little sick lately. Lockup or quarantine hasn't been too good to me, so you may be a little shocked by what you see when my camera starts up. Make sure you give permission if it asks it. And take your picture. You'll see a preview, insert it. And once your picture's in, if you double click it, you can get these a separate bounding box, which will let you crop it if you don't like the way it really looks. I have a lot of negative space here, so I could crop it. Hit return. And now I see the standard bounding box. That would let me rotate it. You could rotate it if you want to have an artistic slant to it. You can grab a corner, make it bigger. Whatever you think you need. Once your slide is done, press turn in, and I'll take a look at it. Alright, good luck with this.